Friday, June 13th, and we're ready for another inventory walkthrough video. I'll show you what is in stock here at Brambleberry Farm. And it is starting to rain, so we'll see how this works out. Hopefully the phone doesn't get too wet. Alright, so we've got Gumi seedlings, seedlings of Carmine and seedlings of Sweet Scarlet. Unknown fruit quality on those, but they are cheap. They're in 3-inch pots for $4. We also have some Maypop seedlings there in 3-inch pots. Virginia native wild strawberries, notches, blackberries. We've got a ton of blackberries ready to go now. The Sweet Arc Ponca, some Triple Crown, notches in the gallon pots there for $16. These others are all $8. Oh, well, here's some raspberries, and then we'll get back to blackberries. The Georgia red raspberries, thornless summer-bearing red raspberry, jewel black raspberry, and then blackberries again. We have Cotto and Sweet Arc Ponca, and we have more Triple Crown in the greenhouse, not quite ready to go. More jewel black raspberry. Elderberries, we have Ranch, Wildwood, Marge, and some Marge and Wildwood in the gallon pots there as well. And we have a bunch that were just potted up in the greenhouse that are about ready to go. Honeyberries, these are all in gallon pots now. We have Svetlana, Honeybee, Indigo Treat, and Check 17. Blueberries, mostly gallon pots or 2 gallons. We've got Blue Crop, Patriot, Hannah's Choice, Blu-ray in the quarts there, and in gallons, Aurora, Polaris, St. Cloud, Patriot, Hannah's Choice, Patriot, Blue Crop. The Autumn Brilliant Service Berries are still in gallon pots, but should be potted up soon. And those are a tier 2 plant. So those are $24 in that size. Phillips High Bush Cranberry in quarts. Aronia, we have one seedling of Nero left there. 3 Mackenzie, those are all the 2-gallon size. And then gallons here, we have Mackenzie, Viking, and Nero. And we will have more Mackenzie and Viking ready to go pretty soon in quarts. The Gumis, we have lots of Sweet Scarlet left. We are currently out of the Carmine. Flying Dragon, Trifoliate Orange, lots of 3-inch pots there for $4, some quarts for $8. A few, these are non-hardy things right here. We have some Yuzu, that's a Zone 7 citrus, and Improved Meyer Lemon, Novak Super Dwarf Banana, Dwarf Moringa, more Novak Super Dwarf bananas, Cali Gold bananas. Those are 4-gallon pots for $45. Some figs here in gallon pots. We have Brooklyn White, Improved Celeste, Syrian Dark, lots of Syrian Dark, Rhone de Bordeaux, and Violette de Bordeaux. And we also have some quart size that will be ready to go by next week that I'll show you in the greenhouse. Some Amorpha fruticosa in quarts, 1 lonely sycamore tree there, some Kentucky coffee tree in 2 gallons and gallons, 1 black locust, red bud in gallons and quarts. Lots of nice heart nut seedlings in quartz. Some black walnuts. One lonely butternut tree there. Some shellbark hickories. Oh, 3 wild pecans left there. Some Chinese chestnuts and hybrids, beaked hazel, some little tiny chinkapins, lots of different chestnuts, hybrid hazelnuts, the native eastern hazelnuts, tons of pears. We have so many pears. 2-gallon pots here. We have Sunrise, Harrow Sweet, Honey Sweet, more Honey Sweet, more Sunrise, Magnus, Red Claps, Bosque, more Bosque, Shenandoah, and then there are a bunch more pears that I'll come to down below. Persimmons, we have Geneva Red, Journey, what is this one here? That's also a Geneva Red, Makusu, Evelyn, Deer Candy, more Spurton, Lena, yeah. Alright, Toyo Nishiki flowering quince in gallons and 2 gallons. Some blackthorn, also known as slow plum, in gallons. Peaches, we have Redskin and Raritan Rose in gallons. A Raritan Rose in a 2 gallon, and lots of Reliance still in 2 gallons. There is actually this, take this sold tag out. I don't know who that was sold to, but it's been over 6 weeks, and they did not get it, so that's what happens. I don't think they paid for it. That's why. Anyways, so now we have a Harrow Diamond Peach that is available. Cherapoogie Bush Cherry in gallons. And I'm getting kind of wet here. Here comes the rain. More pears down here that the deer have been helping prune. We've got Kiefer. I need to weed eat. Can't see my tags. Shinseki. Sunrise. Magnus. Honey Sweet. Potomac. Red Claps, Shenandoah, Korean Giant. Lots and lots of Korean Giant. That's awesome. Alright, we still have some wild plums here in 4 gallons and a few 2 gallons. A few Sam sweet cherries in 2 gallon pots. A couple sumac. A Calhoun thornless honey locust. There's some Sochan or cutleaf coneflower. More of the Toyo Nishiki flowering quince. And some nice ginkgo trees here. We have tubifolia and jade butterfly and gold spire. Those are all males. And I'm pretty sure there's, oh yeah, there's a couple Salem lady females. Korean Kokuso mulberry. What is that one? Rups Romanian mulberry. And some of our native red mulberries. The deer chomped a bunch of our Chinese melonberry, the Che trees, but we do have some that they didn't get to. Figs, again, we have Latarula, Chicago Hardy. Apples are looking a little rough and not a lot of options here in these size pots, but we do have some more gallon size that are almost ready to go down there. But here in the larger pots we have Molly's Delicious and Red Free. Alright, the water plants. The lotus are starting to look pretty nice there. We've got some of the white fragrant American water lily. Some pink hybrid water lilies. Hornwort. Can't really see it very well. Anyways. Lots and lots of Azolla. That's our native Azolla caroliana, also called fairy moss or mosquito fern, because it helps to keep the mosquitoes out. It grows so thick. Corkscrew rush, some variegated sweet rush, bulrush, horsetail, American sweet flag, a couple cool little spoonleaf plantain, some Sagittaria lancifolia. That's, I forget what it's related to the duck potato. We also have duck potato, the Sagittaria latifolia, I forget. The lizard tail are looking pretty nice there. Yeah, here's more of the duck potato, broad-leaved arrowhead. Yes, it's latifolia. Some soft rush. The crystal ball pennywort are starting to perk up there, looking pretty nice. The spiderwort is starting to die down for the summer. More soft stem bulrush. What's these guys here? Swamp milkweed, glade mallow, and scarlet rose mallow. Obedient plant, and I think we still have some cardinal flower somewhere. Lots of the improved seedling pawpaws there, although most of these are getting grafted this week, next week. But we will still have some of the smaller ones in the 2-inch pots and 3-inch pots at least. Here are all the pawpaws that have just been grafted. Those will be available this fall. Amish gooseberry. We have just one of the seedling clove currants left. Black currants, we have Lewis R. Gloire de Sablon is a pink currant, and then the rest of these are black. Tybin, an unnamed black currant, and this is sort of fun. These won't be available probably until next spring, but we've got some yellowwood trees starting, looking really good there. Alright, we have the bamboo, the yellow groove bamboo, as well as our native river cane. Greel willow, that's a biomass willow. A couple American pussy willows left. Some orange basket willow. Dappled willow, lots of that. I think there's one corkscrew willow back there. Some silky dogwood and the red osier dogwood. Flowering dogwoods. Some Asian dogwoods. The cornuscusa. That looks like our native dogwood. I think all of the cornus moss have been grafted now, so those won't be available until fall. We have one big apple Kusa dogwood left. Some seedless che, the Chinese melonberry. The deer even came in here to eat those. It's crazy. We have those in gallons and 2 gallons. Chulri, Chinese melonberry, and California Dreaming. Muscadines, we have Darlene, Summit, more Darlene, one Supreme left there. The regular grapes, the deer have been eating as well. We have a Buffalo, some Steuben, Lenoir, Black Spanish, NYGR7, Concord, and Ives. Skirret, we've got tons of skirret in quart pots. Ground nuts, the LSU ground nut, as well as we've got some wild ground nuts down there. Sunchokes, we have the Supernova, Nora, and Smooth Red. Kiwis, we've got Geneva 3, Hardy Kiwis, Dumbarton Oaks, and males, and lots of 55 female kiwis. Some Fairchild and Oppets males in gallon pots, as well as just our unnamed male kiwi. Jujubes, Tiger Tooth on its own roots. That's a tier 3 plant. We have those in gallons and quarts. Some seedlings of Eastern Prince Magnolia Vine. Just one hops plant left there. Some improved maypops or passion fruit. Goldspire, ginkgos, one little tiny jade butterfly, and some Eastern Star female ginkgos. Evergreen wild ginger, local seed source, regular wild ginger, some May apples, blue cohosh, black cohosh. It's a jungle here. Ginseng, female spice bush, golden seal, lots and lots of golden seal. Bellwort in quarts and 3-inch pots. Smooth Solomon seal in quarts. Some iris, the dwarf crested iris, one of our native woodland irises. Labrador violet. Myoga ginger, the plain green as well as the variegated in gallon pots. Some dark red clove scented dianthus. Rue, citronella balm, bergamot, Kentucky kernel mint, Himalayan silver mint, starting to flower there. You can see how pretty it is. Oregano mint, Zorba red oregano, and compact oregano. Lime balm, topaz, St. John's wort, lots and lots of yuccas. Some ornamental clover. We've got a couple of the bush clover left. we'll have more by this fall. The dwarf baptisia, purple hybrid baptisia, kickin' lilac blue New England asters, catnip and catmint, so-chan or cut leaf coneflower, leaf celery, swamp milkweed, Virginia mountain mint, big leaf mountain mint, wild bergamot, that's our native one, little gold star, black-eyed Susans, purple chives, Roman chamomile, field pussy toes, celandine poppies, ostrich fern, sensitive fern, the purple flowered raspberry. It doesn't actually make raspberries. It's a native shrub. Vernal witch hazel and Virginia witch hazel. The American beautyberry are ready to go here. We've got those in quarts and gallons. That's one that I'm really excited for this year. The crispin fernleaf tansy, woodland stonecrop, and sweetgrass. Okay, and here is stuff that is almost ready to go. We have lots of elderberries that will be ready to go next week. Ranch, Marge, lots of Bob Gordon. We're out of those in the more established pots. And as soon as these go out on the table, we'll be getting the older ones potted up to gallons. They're sorely in need of being potted up. I think there's also some wildwood back there. There's some variegated sweet flag there that belongs out on the table, but is back here for some reason. These are all mulberries that were just grafted. Those won't be ready to go very soon. And Cornus moss, the cornelian cherries, not ready to go. Oh, these Juliet sour cherries. It's a natural dwarf, sort of bush size cherry. Those will be ready to go next week. Those are on their own roots, started from cuttings. And Nanking bush cherry seedlings will be ready to go in about 2 weeks. All right, we've got the Viking and Mackenzie aronia. Those, let's see, I think there are a few Nero in there somewhere. Those are quart size. All that we have out on the shelves right now are gallons. Some more black currant, Arum gold creeping oregano, some more wild bergamot, lots of figs here, Abu George, what is MTB? I forget. Chicago Hardy, Latarula, more Chicago Hardy, more Latarula, and then a bunch of cuttings that won't be ready to go for another 2 weeks probably. We've got some new grape cuttings, including Venus, which is a seedless grape. Oh, I forget what ARD is. And I can't see the labels on those. Vanessa. More ARD. Some more Zorba Red oregano. Rockin' Raspberry Dwarf Bergamot. Some more of the Dwarf Crested Iris. Perennial Sorrel. More Triple Crown Blackberries. And our native White Yarrow. Some really nice looking ornamental clover. Love that stuff. Oh, the cuttings from Crandall Clove Currant are looking pretty decent. And we've got some of the purple royalty raspberries and it'll be a month probably before those are ready to go, but they're looking really good. And some more honeyberries that should be available by fall or next spring. Oh, here's the Nero Aronia, Darlene Muscadine, Ives grape, Concord. More sweet scarlet gummies. And Phillips High Bush cranberry. More Concords. Einset grapes. Oh, good. A lot of Einset. These are little seedling wild white peaches. Those are actually totally ready to go. We just need to get them out on the table. Lots and lots of sour cherries and apples that are sort of maybe ready to go. If you talk Darren into it, he'll let you take one home. I would prefer to wait until fall. But we have North Star, Balaton, some that the deer got to, Carmine Jewel, peaches, Raritan Rose, Harrow Diamond, Reliance, and then apples. ETP. What is ETP? I forget. Liberty, Williams Pride, Red Free, Arkansas Black, Molly's Delicious, Pristine, a whole bunch more Che trees, the Chinese melonberry, some more North Star, cherries, Jubileum, Danube. I think that's everything. So, provided the deer don't eat everything, these will be ready to go this fall, or right now if you convince Darren.